परिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis sitting with us around the world. Today also I will continue to answer your questions and enlighten each one of you how to live the four principles. Before entering into the satsang, I wanted to offer my heartfelt condolences to Agobilam Jiyar, Mahadesika Mahaswami of Srirangam, Swamiji left the body today morning to the divine abode of Vaikuntha. A great sadhu, very humble person, learned sadhu. I have very sweet memories with him for his moral support, strength which he offered to us. While I did Padayatra all over South India, from Kanyakumari to Bangalore, he personally accompanied me. 2 full days he walked with me. And sadhu who feels so much for the suppressed class of Hindus, true to Ramanuja's philosophy, he served the suppressed castes and communities of Hindus. He was working sincerely, authentically to bring them back to the Hindu tradition and the spiritual lifestyle. Such a simple sadhu. His age was twice than mine, but his age or his post did not stop him recognizing me and revering me, respecting me. So much of respect, reverence is showered on me. Today, we got the information that he left the body. We offer our prayers to Ranganatha. Let him reside in Samibhya Mukti. Let Agobilam Jiyar, Mahadesika Swami reside in Samibhya Mukti in Vaikuntha. I also offer my prayers to Ranganatha, all his disciples and his followers and Purvashram family people, all of them. Let them all have the courage and energy to face the situation and come out of this sadness. A great sadhu, he was sick and deathbed. Today morning he left the body. I offer my condolences, prayers. We'll enter into the satsang now. Please put the questions.
Today we have questions about the Inner Awakening Level 2 program. The first question is, will the program be a daytime program or nighttime for the US participants? What is the time for the program in Pacific Standard Time?
The program will be in night time for the US for all 10 days. The timing in Pacific Standard Time is 9:30 p.m. to 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. In Indian Standard Time, it will be morning till night. I can only say that 9:30 p.m. we will start. I don't know what time we will end. Usually ending, we can't keep the time. If I give time, I have to be integrated to it. So, beginning will be 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. and it will end around 9:30 a.m. of Pacific Standard Time. It will be daytime in India, night time for America. Next question.
I beg your pardon, these questions are pertaining to the Inner Awakening Level 1 program, not the Level 2. These questions are regarding the Inner Awakening Level 1 program. The second question is, will the root pattern analysis be as effective as when it is done in the direct presence of Swamiji?
Please understand, there are some things which will be very effective only in my presence. There are some things which can be done even without physical presence. Healer's initiation. Still I have not found the method, and I can't initiate remote through two-way video conferencing. Initiating you into Anandagandha or the space of possibility, I don't think I can do, or it will be that effective through two-way video conferencing. But root pattern analysis and finding the root pattern can be done through two-way video conferencing also. So I am very responsible when I make programs through two-way video conferencing. I make sure the quality of the program is not compromised and it is not reduced. Only then I allow the two-way video conferencing as a way to conduct the program. But anyway, please be very clear, I am a responsible teacher. I will not compromise on the experience of the classes, and I also don't need to restrict my presence to my 6 feet body. It is only center of my presence, not end of my presence.
The next question is, who will be working with the participants directly on the root pattern analysis? Again,
I will be directly working. Only when it comes to some debates, arguments, which you will not do with me, I will have acharyas, Mamanisha, or some other 1 or 2 teachers will be helping me. But otherwise, the program itself will be directly conducted by me. Next.
The next question, Swamiji has said 21 days is needed for transformation. Will significant transformation occur in 10 days?
As you yourself put the word, significant transformation will occur. "21 days will be best, but there are so many people not able to do this, taking off 21 days. I don't want them to miss the transformation possibility. That is why the program for 10 days.
The next question is, Inner Awakening Level 1 a requirement for Inner Awakening Level 2 in the future? What will be the additional material covered in Inner Awakening Level 2, since 10 days of the program is already covered in Inner Awakening Level 1?
Please understand, I am an ocean. I have not opened up everything into the inner awakening because of lack of time. Lack of time. If you think everything is told in the Inner Awakening Level 1 or Level 2 itself, it is wrong. All I wanted you to understand, the Inner Awakening Level 2 will become more intense, more stronger spiritual experience than as it is now. It will be leading you to the deeper and deeper levels of your being. Please understand, any conflict you have means either you don't have a right knowledge or you don't know the right method to apply the knowledge. That's all. If you are having even a single thought, conflicting thought, still the right knowledge is not given to you and the right method to apply the knowledge is not given to you. So, till you are enlightened, it is my responsibility to go on expanding and making you enlightened. So understand, So, after the August inner awakening, I am going to make IA level 1 as a mandatory for level 2. Till August inner awakening, you can come directly also to IA level 2. I will be conducting even this initial preliminary subjects. But after August, I am going to make IA level 1 as a mandatory for you to come to IA level 2, so that in the IA level 2, I guarantee you space of positivity, possibility, leadership and enlightenment.
The next question, what benefits can participants in IA level 1 expect as compared to IA level 2?
The question, what benefits can participants in IA level 1 expect as compared to IA level 2? Understand first thing, in IA level 1, I guarantee you, you will have completion with you and with others. You will learn the 4 tattvas, you will be initiated into Swapurnatva self-completion, discovering your root pattern, completion with others. All these 3 will happen. Completion with yourself and others will happen in inner awakening level 1. Please understand one more thing. Finding a root pattern and completing with it literally gives you the new birth. That will happen in that inner awakening level 1. In inner awakening level 2, directly I will be introducing you to the space of positivity, possibility, leadership and enlightenment.
The next question is, will the content of IA level 1 be repeated in IA level 2? Is IA level 1 like a preparation for IA level 2?
Till August inner awakening, I will keep IA level 2 as a program where even level 1 part, without level 1 you can come. Please listen. Till August inner awakening, even without level 1 you can come. But after the August inner awakening, the content will be different. You have to go through the level 1 and then come to the level 2. Till August inner awakening, I will keep the level 2 as it is now, the 21-day program as it is. You will have the whole material, the whole introduction and the sessions, content of level 1, level 2 put together. After August inner awakening, level 1 material will not be repeated, level 1 processes will not be repeated in the level 2. It will be totally different.
The next question is, what is the difference between IA level 1 and IA level 2 in terms of my effort and progress towards enlightenment?
Please understand, by constantly the more and more time you spend with me, the more and more time I spend with you, the more and more I make the process of your enlightenment easy for you. That's all. It is just more and more time when it is spent, more and more intelligence is shared, energy is shared, energy darshans happen, more and more you will experience the enlightenment, the more deeper the space of positivity, possibility, leadership and enlightenment. Today you are going to have 2 energy darshans. Unclutching initiation, 1 darshan, where you will be given the Tattva Vastra, and then regular energy darshan in the evening. Today you will be given a temporary sannyas. For next 10 days, you glimpse the sannyas life. You glimpse the 5 vows of sannyas as a possibility in your inner space. So, from today actually we will enter into the second level of inner awakening, where we are going to work on the space of positivity, possibility, leadership and enlightenment. We are going to work on creating the right space from today. Experientially you will see what space you create becomes reality outside.